Hey there, motocross fanatics. Welcome back to the EMS Update channel, man. Oh man, Hayden Deegan is putting on a clinic in the 250 AMA Pro Motocross Championship this year. This kid's turning what should have been a nail-biter into a one-man show, and he's doing it with style. First off, let's talk numbers. Deegan's got a 42-point lead. That's not just a cushion. That's a whole damn memory foam mattress. He's won 4 out of 5 rounds, and his moto scores? They read like a binary code for domination. 1112121212. It's almost boring how consistent he is. Almost. Now here's where it gets fun. Deegan's up there on the podium after his first moto victory at the WIC, playing the underdog card like he's some scrappy newcomer. It's just people doubting me, he says. Really, kid? With those stats? That's like Goliath complaining about David's pebble-throwing skills. But wait, it gets better. In the press conference, he's all, after last year, kind of the narrative was that I couldn't ride a sand track. So he comes to the WIC and shows everyone up. Gotta hand it to him, he backed up his talk with one hell of a ride. And let's not forget that sketchy scrub in Moto 2. That move was so close to disaster it probably made his mechanic age 10 years on the spot. But hey, if it looks stupid and it works, it ain't stupid, right? Now, Deegan's sitting pretty with a 42-point lead over Chance Hymas, and we're not even halfway through the season. At this rate, he might clinch the championship early enough to take a vacation before the final round. You've got to love the kid's attitude, though. He's out there racing like he's got something to prove, even when he's leaving everyone else in the dust. It's that hunger, that chip on the shoulder mentality that separates the good from the great. So here we are watching Deegan rewrite the narrative of this season. He's not just winning, he's making a statement with every race. Whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny the kid's got skills and a flair for drama. As we head into the second half of the season, the question isn't so much can Deegan win, as it is, how dominant will his victory be? And honestly, that's the kind of storyline that keeps us all glued to our seats, waiting to see what this underdog will pull off next. In the world of motocross, it's not just about the wins. It's about the story you tell while you're winning. And Deegan? Well, he's writing one hell of a story this season. A high-profile homecoming of the Lawrences will headline this November's return of the Australian AUS-X Open Supercross within Melbourne's Marvel Stadium, as Jett and Hunter Lawrence make their first appearance on home soil since achieving unparalleled success as brothers in the US. The AUS-X Open featured as the sport's premier dirt bike race in Australia between 2015 to 2019, before the pandemic and a decision of race organizers to bid for the FIM World Supercross Championship, WSX. Rights saw the event abandoned. Promoter of the resurgent Fox Australian Supercross Championship, AUS-X, AME Group, has officially reintroduced the AUS-X Open Supercross for 2024. The international scale Supercross this morning confirmed for Saturday, November 30th, in Melbourne's Docklands, and with the Lawrences committing to racing in Australia once again. Justin Barcia, our man from the Troy Lee Designs /Redbull/Gas squad, is hitting the pause button for the next 3 rounds. This isn't just a racer taking a breather. We're talking about a guy who's been battling some serious knee issues. Now let's rewind a bit. Barcia came into this season already nursing one bad knee. That's tough enough, right? But then, because the motocross gods have a twisted sense of humor, he goes and injures his other knee at High Point. Talk about bad luck. But here's where Barcia shows us what he's made of. Despite having 2 bum knees, the guy still lined up at Southwick. That's the kind of grit that separates the pros from the weekend warriors. He fought his way to a 6th overall with 6 to 11 moto finishes. And get this, in that second moto, he had to claw his way through the pack after an early spill. On 2 bad knees. That's not just riding, folks, that's straight-up warrior stuff. Now, after pushing through the pain at Southwick, Barcia and his team have made the call to sit out the next 3 rounds. It's a tough decision, no doubt. Every racer wants to be out there, mixing it up in the roost. But sometimes you've got to play the long game. The silver lining? Barcia's planning his comeback for Unadilla on August 10th. And wouldn't you know it, that's his home race. Talk about motivation to heal up. This decision shows a lot of maturity from Barcia and his team. It's easy to get caught up in the heat of the championship and push through injuries. But knowing when to step back, when to give your body time to heal, that's a skill in itself. It's about being smart, thinking about the bigger picture, and coming back stronger. For the fans, yeah, it's a bummer. We're gonna miss seeing Barcia out there, throwing down in the next 3 rounds. But think about it this way, we're trading 3 rounds of a banged-up Barcia for the potential of a fully fit, fired-up Barcia at Unadilla and beyond. So, here's to a speedy recovery, Justin. We'll be counting down the days till Unadilla. Ready to see you back where you belong, roosting the competition and giving us all a masterclass in motocross mayhem. Remember, folks, in this sport, it's not just about how fast you can go. It's about how smart you can race. And sometimes, the smartest move is knowing when to take a breather. Can't wait to see what Barcia brings to the table when he makes his comeback.